Howdy friends, and welcome back to Toy Box Nostalgia. I'm Douglas. In this video we're going to be continuing our incredible journey into the unboxing of as many NECA Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon-style toy line action figures as possible. And with me tonight I have two very special guests, Shredder and Leonardo. That's kind of nice, eh? I think this is the only way that you can purchase Shredders within this 2-pack, which kind of sucks, but because we already have a Leonardo. But this Leonardo actually looks a tad different than the one that we opened up from the Holothon 4-pack box. This Leonardo has a darker skin tone and a very serious expression on his face. Hey, if you're new to Toy Box Nostalgia, you'd love to see more content like this show up in your newsfeed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. At the end of this show, if you decide that you like the content of this video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button, really helps out the channel also. And drop a comment below letting me know what you think of these action figures. Do you have these action figures? Have you taken toy photographs of these? If so, I'd love to see them. Please send me some links. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I will catch you after the break. So something cool I gotta say is that this package is small. Relative to some of the packaging that we've been opening up on this playlist, this is only 2 figures and it's like tiny. It's weird. It's just much different, which is cool because I can have my camera at a normal plane and I actually see the viewfinder this time. So hopefully this video is a little bit better. So here we go, my friends. Here is the packaging. Look at this. Very, very cool, right? I probably should have mentioned in the beginning of this video is that this was made in 2019. This has been in a box for 4 years, right? Looking at the top, we do see the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo, like the branding logo from the Nickelodeon cartoon. I believe it's used in other places too, but to me, that's how I remember it as. Like, that was like the font, at least, for the... for that cartoon, the 3D cartoon, which I thought was cool. I used to love that show. But anyways, here we are. We have Leonardo versus Shredder. Shredder's written in a light gray, Leonardo's in blue, kind of like his bandana here. We have a nice window right here showing off the figurines and some of the accessories that come with the figurines. We have 2 really nice illustrations here, one of Leonardo on the left, looks like it's inked, really cool. It doesn't look like it's from the cartoon, it looks like it was inspired by the cartoon though. And so does this drawing of Shredder. Very nice illustration here. We have the same 2012 Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo down here. And it does say Nickelodeon pretty much all over the box, like most of the packaging. Now up here on the right side of the box, we have this toy photograph of Shredder. Very cool. And on the left side, we have Leonardo. Nice little toy photograph there. It's kind of nice, right? Flipping over to the back, we have this nice blurb of the Turtles, which is the same on all of the packaging. Why couldn't they just put something about the subject matter that was in the box, right? Collect them all. Look at this cool cross sale, right? Michelangelo and Foot Soldier, Raphael and Foot Soldier, and we also have Donatello and Krang. Look at that. It's kind of cool, right? Take a look-see at those. All right, and then we have this really cool toy photograph here of Leonardo fighting the Shredder. Very cool. Love that. So I'm flipping this over so we can take a look at the credits here. We have director, sculpt, fabrication, paint, photography, and package design. Very nice. It says NECA, real toys, and 0 to 3, although that one's really small. Here's the barcode in case you need it for some weird reason. And this is 14 years and older. Ages 14 and up. And it says absolutely not for children under 3 years. So where's the logic there? 14 years and older, but do not give it to children that are 3 years. I'm just going to cut a slice right here. I'm just going to cut this tape right here on this side of the package. Come on. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and slide this out. Ready? Okay. Oh, it's just like having a baby. Here are the action figures in their full glory, aka the plastic. And for some reason there's tape on the Little diorama picture here that comes behind the action figures. I don't know why I'm being so careful with it. I never keep these things. This is the same sewer shot. Looks like it was used in the Baxter and Splinter background and the Bebop and Rocksteady background for those action figure sets. Kind of like how NECA is selling these in twos. I just wish that they made it unique so I didn't have to have a second Leonardo, but that's okay. So it looks like we have a lot of plastic and tape that we need to conquer, and because that sound really comes out really in the microphone, I'm just gonna do you guys a solid. Ready? Alright, so that absolutely sucked. That was awful. There was loads of tape. The plastic bands, I can't even cut them with scissors anymore. The scissors just like go. This is everything that came in the packaging. Here we have two action figures. We have the Shredder here, and we have Leonardo here. The Shredder came with this massive sword right here. I don't know what kind of sword this is. I don't think it's a katana because it starts off straight. Maybe it's some sort of special ninja sword that just has a curved tip. He came with this mutagen ooze, which does not articulate and is not rubbery, it's just plastic. Came with 4 hands, 4 extra hands. By the way, I've noticed that I've been saying comes with 4 hands. That does not include the hands that are actually on the figure themselves, right? So we have these 2 hands here, and then we have 4 extra. So we have 6 total for the Shredder. We got these 2 little grippy hands here. Very cool, right? We have these like ninja hands, you know? Some sort of ninja pose, or he's reaching up out of the dirt when he's coming back from the dead, like some sort of zombie. We have this right here, which is some sort of communication device that is used by the villains in the cartoon. I do remember these specifically. And if you take a look, see there, that's a toy photograph of the actual Krang brain. We still have to open that on the channels, kind of just sitting down there on the floor. We should do that soon. But this looks really awesome, right? Look at the paint application, very nice. I love that. I think it looks great. For Leonardo's side, he just came with these 2 swords. Again, I don't think these are katanas. They look like they're straight and then just have curved tips, just like this. And Leonardo only came with 2 extra hands, and, well, look at them, one still has f***ing tape on it. Here we go. They are like these style hands. Kind of like, halt, you know? Or give me 5, give me 3. Alright. Leonardo also comes with this turtle communicator. As we see here, I don't think this articulates. Yeah, I don't think it does at all. So it's just really nice paint application, little solid piece of plastic. And that's it. That's everything that you get. Right? So let's take a look at articulation. Let's take a closer look at the actual action figures themselves. Let's start with Leonardo, right? So again, as I mentioned, this Leonardo has a darker skin tone and also has a brown shell compared to this one that we opened up here on the channel. Nice light green color, you know, very cartoon looking. Also has a dark green shell. I kind of like the brown shell a little bit better, but that's okay. You know, it's really cool. You can see the belt differences too. The leather on the belt here is a lot lighter, and the emblem here, the little L, is different also. Everything else kind of looks the same. It looks like they put extra shadows here above the knees on the darker colored one, and one less shadow on the forearm. And let's take a look. So if we take a look at the back of these Ninja Turtles, the light green colored ones, we don't see the shadowing that typically comes with NECA, Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures. As you see here, this is shadowing here. It's like a really dark olive, like it's actually kind of like a cool color green to me, to my eye. And then there's like warm, like a lighter green, an actual olive color for the skin, which looks awesome. I think this looks great. I think this is awesome. I'm wondering if the head, I don't think that the head actually, you know, is multiple pieces like the heads we typically get from the other action figures. Come on, buddy. There we go. So taking the head off, came off at the neck, and it looks like there's some machine oil. I don't know if you can see that there. There's definitely machine oil there. Came off at the neck rather than at the actual throat, like up here at the top. So I'm just going to place that back on. Taking a look at the paint application, look at those teeth. They did an amazing job on those teeth. The eyes look kind of scary, to be honest with you. That's okay. As you see here, we have dark colored blue on the back of the bandana, lighter on the front, again with the shadowing, which is weird because the shell doesn't have any of it, but the backs of the legs do also. And the backs of the, like all of the pads here, like the little wrist pad and the elbow pads and the knee pads, you can see they're darker than the fronts, which is kind of cool. You know, again, it's just shading purposes. Okay, so let's take a look at articulation, right? Start with the arm. We're going to move the arm up. And it looks like we have paint just came right off as soon as we did that. Look at that. All of that paint right there just came right off. That's one thing, like I mentioned before in some of the other videos with some of these NECA products, is that the paint does not stay in the actual joints, which is okay. It's inside of a joint. Who gives a crap, right? So it goes up at the shoulder, swivels. So that's kind of nice. Go in a lot of different directions. We have a swivel at the bicep, though this is very tight. Like this definitely needs warmed up. See, put my finger on there. Yeah, see? Do have a swivel here at the bicep. Very tight. We have a bend at the elbow. Looks like a single joint. And then we have, you know, obviously the swivel and the rocker at the wrist. We can take the hands off and swap them out for the other hands. But taking a look there, you do have that rocker inside there. Plus, you know, the obvious swivel from the peg. All right, so let's take a look at the legs here, the leg articulation. So open up here, you can see those joints in there, very, very nice, right? So we're gonna get that nice swivel. We could do a lot of different poses, you know, like kick poses and stuff. Looks like there's more paint coming out of it. Not cool, but that's okay. It's inside there. Nobody's gonna see that inside there, right? What the hell's gonna look in there? If somebody's looking inside there, get out of my house. Go like this here. All right, so let's bend at the knee. Ah, look at that, nice double joint at the knee. A lot of machine oil inside there, as you see there from the production. Maybe that was put in there to actually loosen it up. So we go up and down like a rocker at the foot, and we swivel at the foot also. Full swivel, full rotation, very nice. I have to go back because you can't have it all funky like that. Other legs exactly the same, though if we take a look at the joints, they're a tad different. The one on the left has a much larger space for this to move, meaning this leg could go up really far compared to this one, and it's because of that different joint there, that different ball joint. Anyways, taking a look at the back, let's see if the weapons actually fit inside of here. Trying to be very, very careful here because, yeah, that's going to need warmed up. But if we take a look inside there, both of those are cut kind of properly. See this one at the top here, how it's a lot thinner cut than the one on the bottom? That's what plagued my original Leonardo. I still can't put a sword inside there. I still have yet to cut that out right there. But it's like they didn't even try for that one. At the tops, they look okay. But on the bottom, it was just like, whoops, we don't have time for the shit, you know, send it out. Articulation of the bandana, my friends. So, it looks like we spin. We don't have any type of rocker here, just spins. Does come out, it is on a peg, and as you see there, it's just one solid piece. Very cool. One thing I did notice when I had this sucker flipped over was that inside the feet, we have white plastic. Maybe that's the actual color of the sculpt. You see inside there? Yeah, okay. Let's take a look-see at Shredder. Look and see, like tops, right? All right, let's check articulation of the head. So the head can swivel back and forth and can look down. Wow, look how far down the head looks. Very nice, right? Can look up, down, and stays in that position too. It's really cool. The arms, so the skin, this is kind of strange. The skin is glossy, it's shiny. It's not matte finish. I mean, even April O'Neil's skin was matte finish. So it's kind of weird. Like, I thought, wasn't it all of the stuff supposed to be matte finish? Whatever. Let's take a look at articulation of the arms. We have an action figure that definitely needs warmed up. But let's take a look, see here. Goes up here. just like as you would expect. Obvious shoulder, bicep swivel, very nice. Double joint at the elbow, very nice. And then at the wrist, we have the obvious rocker, so we can go forwards. Let's take a look at the legs. All right, look at those joints, very nice. I don't know if you can see that or not. Everything is just really dark inside there. Yikes. But it's two typical, you know, like pelvis, hip joints for legs, right? Oh, one thing I failed to mention was that putting the legs up with this works with Leonardo because the shell, as you see here, it's made out of a nice rubber or like a vinyl or something. It's like really soft. Yeah, even up here, as you can see, it's soft. So that's kind of cool, right? Same goes for the clothing here, like this sheet right here. As you can see, it's just kind of like rubber, so it's nice. This part right here is also rubber and it also has a slit in both sides so that the legs can go up really far for kicking. Very cool, right? We have double joint at the knee. Very awesome. No type of swivel here. Oh, we do have a swivel at the... That's kind of an odd place, but we do have a swivel here. So I guess we could do that kind of kick, like I'll put you in the morgue, right? And then we take a look-see at the rocker here, at the foot, and full swivel. Very cool. One last piece of articulation that we have to talk about, which is surprising to me. I'm actually really surprised at all the articulation on this action figure. The last shredder that I opened up was just so bad. It was from the 2012 line that Playmates made, and holy cow, nothing on it moved. And it was sharp. So like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not made for kids, and it's not made for adults. Who was that made for? Let's just keep going. One last piece of articulation. It's going to be hard to show because it's dark here, but look at the foot. There's a hinge on there. We're losing paint. That's normal. It's okay. Look, there's like a hinge on the foot. Look how cool that is, right? Let's try out some other hands because I want to put his weapon in his hand. Look at me putting the right hand on the right side, right? There we are. Look how big this sword is. It's huge, right? Look at the difference here between Leonardo's sword and Shredder's sword. So these shoulder pads here, the shoulder blade parts here, are a soft rubber. Very cool touch, right? As you can see, that's where it connects on the shoulder. Probably goes around. No, just connects right there. It's just glued on right there, right? The helmet's a hard plastic. The body's a hard plastic. All of these sharp parts are like a soft rubber. Absolutely awesome. I don't know how the hell NECA pulled this off. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful action figure. So we do have like a waist. We do have waist swivel and waist movement, which is super cool. We don't have an ab crunch because this is seemingly like one big solid piece of plastic here. In the chest, the cape is actual fabric, which you probably already figured out. But it's a really nice, super vibrant color. Really cool. I love the gray, black, and purple. I've always liked that about Shredder. I always thought that was really cool. But this, you know, holds the sword perfectly. And yeah, articulation's amazing, right? Super awesome. As for the turtle, it looks like there may be some sort of ab crunch inside there. As you see, there is two pieces there. Yeah, so it kind of moves. Yeah, it does. As you see, that's like moving. I don't know if I could show it up on camera or not because this belt's in the way. But that is moving inside there. Come on, focus. Yeah, see that? And yeah, this is everything. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm super happy to have a Shredder, especially in this cartoon style toy line. Like I'm just super happy for Toy Photographs to have him finally fighting Master Splinter and fighting the Turtles. I'm just very happy with this. This is awesome. Super duper excited that I got my hands on this set. Here he is, my friends. Look how handsome this guy is, right? Absolutely amazing. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, let you in on a little secret. I was not looking forward to unboxing this or opening this up because of the horrifying experience that I had with that stupid Playmates 2012 version. And I know it's probably not fair to compare the two because they're two different toy lines, two different companies, but if this thing were a twig from outside that had this articulation in it, that alone would be miles ahead of that other action figure. So thank you, NECA. Thank you so much, honestly, for redeeming my feelings about any type of Shredder action figure ever. There's so many feels with this. There's fabric, there's rubbery, there's hard plastic, you know. It's so awesome. Again, he's like a semi-gloss though, like his skin and his whole body, his suit and everything's like a semi-gloss, but that's cool. It's all right. It's amazing. I love this so much. This is so great. I would like to know what you guys think of this action figure, so please drop a comment below letting me know what you think of this action figure. Did you get the opportunity to open this setup? If so, did you take any toy photographs? And if so, I'd love to see them. You could drop the links in the comments, or you can DM them to me here on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook. That's cool. If you liked the content of the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up button. It truly helps out the channel. So thank you so much for sticking to the end of the video, my friends. I hope that you enjoyed the content of the video, and I hope that you have an amazing weekend. Remember, keep on rocking in the toy world and collect and shoot.